Seriously, you guys are like the best audience. I performed like in front of 4 people in Los Angeles, so this is like way better for me. And that's a huge audience in Los Angeles, trust me. So this is awesome. I'm just happy to be here, guys. Honestly, I've spent this entire week with my family, and that's been ridiculously stressful for me. Like, no, I'm not kidding. My dad was a former corporate banker with a PhD in economics. Okay, this is a voicemail he left me last week. Michael, this is your father, Dr. Bruce R. Magid, PhD. Need to speak to you candidly about a few financial issues. I expect a call within the hour, or I will not be held responsible for the repercussions. Happy birthday. That was last Friday. My birthday was last Friday, so it's pretty rough.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's more than I got from my parents, so that's good. No. They got me something, like a battery or something, I don't know. Anyway, my dad's actually a good guy. Like, he sent me to summer camp as a kid, and I never understood that because you would think that Jews would hate camps. It's a Holocaust reference. Is it too soon, guys? I'm not exactly sure. Yes? Okay. But I love summer camp except mail call, because most kids got letters and I got a fax. Yeah, with a cover sheet. From the office of Dr. Bruce R. Magid, PhD. Regarding camp. Dear son or daughter. Enclosed is a copy of The Economist for your reading pleasure. All the best. Sarah Lufton, assistant to Dr. Bruce R. Magid, PhD. I love summer camp, but there's some things we did at summer camp that you would never do anywhere else. Like, we had this thing at our summer camp called a log walk. Yeah, it was basically just a log 150 feet in the air connected to 2 platforms. And the fun was you walked across the log, like that's what you did. And everybody didn't have a problem with it. There was like one kid who literally made us wait for like half an hour for us to be done with the whole thing. Because like the second he got on the log, he did this tiptoe thing, like all the way down, and then he looked down and he freaked out and fell to the ground and just hugged the log. And just like slid himself like a snail to the end of the platform. Yeah. That kid was me. I'm afraid of heights. It was weird growing up with my dad, man, because he would do things like dress me for Halloween, you know, which was always kind of weird because I was the only kid dressed as a PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, take a second for that. It's good. You also know with show and tell, and you guys remember show and tell, right? It was pretty normal. Like a kid would come in and be like, "This is Mr. Potato Head. His eyes come off. This is a picture of my horse Summer. She's really fast." I don't know why my boy and girl sound exactly the same, but they do. And then I'd be like, "This is my G.I. Joe mainframe. He represents the device of the Soviet Union based on their fiscal irresponsibility." A little bit different. My dad used to do this thing whenever we got to dinner. You would sit down at dinner, and you'd have your, your plate and your silverware and everything like that, but there would also be a note at your plate. And if you lifted up the note, it was a topic to discuss. That was your subject to discuss for the evening at dinner. Yeah, my dad turned dinner into CNN's Crossfire. It's pretty ridiculous. My dad found my act online, and he wasn't too happy about it. He sent me an email. It was like, "Subject: repugnant shenanigans." Michael, this is your father, Dr. Bruce R. Magid, PhD. And on the evening of March the 12th, I encountered a video hosting website known as YouTube. On said site, I experienced a man mocking me in an appalling fashion. I was even more perturbed to learn that this man had a blood relationship with myself. I expect said man to cease and desist, or I will be forced to seek legal action. Love, Sarah Lufton, assistant to Dr. Bruce R. Magid, PhD. watch the History Channel by any chance? Yeah, smart people here. I love the History Channel, and my favorite show on the History Channel is Ancient Aliens, bar none.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's right. For you guys who don't know, it's a show that shows you aliens throughout history. Alien encounters throughout, very History Channel-esque. And they had an episode, and it was called Aliens and the Third Reich. Yeah, I'm not kidding. And in this episode, they tried to convince you that aliens helped Nazis build weapons. Yeah. Which as a Jew, I was completely offended by that. But it also proved my theory that Jews are hated throughout the universe. So that's totally cool.